race fans, and welcome to the series finale for the late model series. It's the B-Main Brewing 200 coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. This is part of the Virginia iRacing League, the ViRL weekly series. I tell you, it has been a fun season, and now it's the champion. Like I said in the last few races, the championship was already decided, but we've been having a blast racing, and it's just one more time here with the street stocks for season number 2. And of course, we want to give a special shout out to our broadcast sponsor, JS Design, the official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, let's take a look at the information for tonight. It's a pretty good night for racing. 78-degree air temperature, winds 5 miles an hour. Track temperature is 81 degrees. I think that was about what it was last night for the street stocks. But now tonight, of course, this is the series finale for the late models. They have the 10-lap heat qualifying, running that 40% fuel, and they actually have 4 sets of tires tonight, and 3 green, white checker attempts, and actually 200 laps of racing tonight. And at the halfway point, we'll throw the competition caution, because this is going to be a long one. But the track is only 0.48 mile in length, and so yeah, it's the laps will go by fast, but we'll still have a competition caution anyway. So it looks like we have a little bit of time left here. Let's how much time we left in this session? Oh, about a minute. So we'll take a quick break and hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. You're watching the series finale of the late model stock series, the B-Main Brewing 200, here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, checkered flag is in the air. It is time for us to go qualifying. Time for a heat sprint race here. Cars are making their way out onto the track. Everybody's lining up, and Oliver Stevens, he'll be leading them to the green flag. And not everybody's on track. There's I see you're waiting for Ron as well. Ron Walters and see Paul Bajanic, he just popped in there waiting for the 99 car. And hopefully he's not having any problems. And see, I think Andy's already on track. Andy Consolova. I'm not sure when he came into the server. He might have missed practice. There's Ron. He's all lined up. So we should be getting a start flag for the pace car to get rolling in a few seconds here. And I think that's about to come on up now, and he is going to be taking off. There he goes. It'll be a 10-lap shootout. And I tell you, these AI cars, they've been turning up the wick here in these last few races. They're not playing around here at the end of the season. And the majority of the points, wherever what position a person's in, is already pretty much decided. So, like I said, we pretty much can just go out and have some fun racing. Oliver Stevens will be leading them to that green flag. Ron Walters, he was pretty fast in practice, though. He'll be starting on the outside of row 1. Paul Bajanic back there in that 6th position or 5th position. Looks like he's outside row 3, so it will be 6. Andy Koslova, look like he might have come in late. He's going to start shotgun on the field. And here we go. Pace car getting ready to come down on pit road this time around. Cars getting into gear. They're going to start the race with green. Pace car on pit road. We got a green flag. Heat race qualifying underway. Ron Walters, boy, he really took off this time. And look at Ashton Rice. Good grief. What happened? Ron Walters, he ran high. He got all out of shape, man. He got freight train. Everybody's going on by. Paul Bajanic, he's into that third position, and he's coming up very quickly. He gets into the 33, and that's a big pileup, huge pileup. Oh, my goodness. And there are no cautions for heat qualifying. But Paul Bajanic, he got in there super hot, and I think he ran right into the back of whoever that was. Oh, no, and he didn't see that there was cars on track. Oh, no, Ron Walters, he's down on pit road. Paul Bajanic, he's still your leader. What a crazy heat race this is. And let's see. And Paul Bajanic, he is just going to go ahead and pit himself. He's got way too much damage. So Oliver Stevens continues to race. Andy Koslova now in the, wow, because of all of that happening, he was at the back. He's in the second position now. He's about 7 seconds, a little over 7 seconds behind your leader. Does he have damage too? He's coming down on pit road as well. And I think the guys are figuring that, oh, yeah, look at the damage on the front. Oh, yeah, he did have quite a bit of damage. So, yeah, they're going to just have to start. Where's Ron Walters? He's still out there racing. He wasn't involved in that, but Andy Koslova, Paul Bajanic, they're all. Let's see, Ashton Rice, she's on pit road. Clay Rice, he's just exiting pit road. He was caught up in that. Ron Walters, he's in the 5th position. He got really crazy loose at the drop of the green flag. It really got away from him. The only good thing about it was he wasn't caught up in that big pileup, and so he's still in the fight here. We're on now lap 8. He's trying to get as high up the order once again. And boy, he's going to have to watch it on the start for the main event, but he definitely doesn't want that happening again. Coming around now to start lap number 9, Oliver Stevens look like he'll have the pole position locked up. He's quite a ways ahead of Terrell Rice. He's in the 2nd position. Walter's still back there. He did get past the 15 of Chris Page, so now into the 4th position. So he did get to the 2nd row, and Oliver Stevens now on the final lap of heat qualifying. Coming around, he will take the checkered flag. He will be your pole setter. Terrell Rice, he's just now going on the back stretch, and looks like he'll have, he's trying to hold off the 25 of Matt Holden. That's battle for 2nd and 3rd starting position. Terrell Rice, he will hold on there. Look at Ron Walters trying to get to that 3rd spot. Just couldn't quite make it, but that'll do it for qualifying there. Man, what a crazy start to tonight's series finale. And boy, I did not see that one coming at all. So we'll take a break and catch our breath, and we'll be right back where you're watching the series finale for B Main Brewing 200 Rice Motorsports TV, and we'll be right back.
are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Blythe. Is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, as we get closer to the start of the main event, we will pause a moment now for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, folks, it is time to go racing. The series finale for the late model stock series, the B Main Brewing 200, live here on Rice Motorsports TV. The cars are lined up on the grid, and we're getting the signal to the pace car to take off any moment now. And there he is. He's beginning to roll off. Let's go ahead and take a look at, boy, after a crazy qualifying heat race, let's go ahead and look at the starting order here tonight. And it'll be Oliver Stevens on the pole, Terrell Rice starting second with Matt Holden third. Ron Walters did get up to that outside row 2, starting fourth. Chris Page will be fifth. Andy Kosalova in the sixth position. Paul Bajanic will start seventh. Ashton Rice eighth. Mike Bergen ninth. Sarah Oliver 10th. And Clay Rice starting shotgun on the field in the 11th position. Oliver Stevens, he was a rocket ship in qualifying. It looked like Ron Walters might have been able to maybe catch him if he wasn't so far back, but we'll see what happens now. And Ron Walters, he is going to have to be careful on that start. Things got away from him in a hurry, and then things really got crazy. A bit of a bottleneck, and cars were going everywhere. Now, they actually have 2 faster pairs tonight, I believe.
Green, green, green.
And we got a green flag, and the series finale for the late models is underway. Oliver Stevens, followed by Terrell Rice, Matt Holden in that third spot. Chris Page is fourth, and Ron Walters, he did lose a position. Andy Kosalova now getting past the 99. Oh no! And Paul Bajanic, he gets into the caution, gets into the thing there, and we got a caution here. And I think maybe did Ron Walters get into the 3, or were they just too close together? Boy, it has been a tricky start here tonight, and let's go back and take a look here, see what we can see. And so let's go with Paul Bajanic here, and they're going down the backstretch. We'll fast forward here a little bit. And coming out of that final turn, and Paul Bajanic, he's down behind. I think he might have slid up into the 99. I think that's what happened. He got into Ron Walters, and he's on his way to the inside wall. And a lot of time, and the 12 checked up and got into the 45, and nobody really made contact with anything, the wall or nothing. So Paul Bajanic, he definitely dodged a bullet there. So, and let's see, Paul Bajanic, he did come down a pit road, coming down to his pit box there. I think he might just be getting some fuel perhaps, and he is on his way already. Got to continue to think strategy. He's at the back of the field now, so he's got to adjust his fuel window. Now, they are going to have a competition caution at the halfway point, lap 101. But so much can happen between now and lap 101, as we've seen already in both the qualifying heat and the start of the race. Oliver Stevens, once again, will be leading them to the green flag. Terrell Rice, that second spot. Matt Holden is third. Chris Page now restarting fourth. And Kosalova, he's moved up at least one position there. He'll be restarting in that fifth position. And I think they'll be getting the green flag next time around. The lights should be out on the pace car this time around. And yet, let's see, did it go out? No, they're going to have one more lap of caution, at least one more lap of caution. I don't see anybody else on pit road. Paul Bajanic, he's caught up to the tail end of the field. So everybody is still on track. And Ron Walters, he's restarting in that seventh position. Walters he's only lost one spot because he started in sixth. So if he can get those starts right, and what they need to do, they need to get some laps under him and get those tires nice and warmed up and get going here. Light should be out on the pace car. Yes, it is. It'll be lap 8 on the restart. I'm gonna check something real quick. But iRacing it, do they have fast? Yep, they have 2 faster pairs. Yep. So they do have 2 faster pairs for sure, and hopefully they realize that. It's right there in the info and stuff. And pace car is in.
Green, green, green.
And green flag on the restart. Oliver Stevens once again. Look at Terrell Rice getting up there trying to challenge. Boy, Matt Holden. Now he's just jumped right into that second position, bringing Chris Page right with him. A little further back, Andy Kosalova. Boy, he's got Sarah Oliver all over his tail. As we start lap number 9, Andy Kosalova trying to make his way to the front. Right down there. Oh, and it looks like the 98 got into the wall, but I think he's continuing on. Terrell Rice, he's moving slowly. Is he going to? Okay, he's still going. Is he going to go down to the pits and something? Is he going to tow in? Let's see. Is he just sitting there?
Caution, yellow flag.
And I don't know why the caution took so long to come out. And now he should have pitted long before then. But caution number 2. And fortunately, I don't think nobody piled into anybody. But boy, we're in the second caution here on lap 11. And man, I tell you, what a start here. Let me see if I can grab Andy Kosalova here real quick. Hey Andy, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey Tony, I was just telling those guys, I think that guy came down on me in the corner, but I'm not sure completely exactly what happened there.
Yeah, but the biggest problem was the 98, he stopped along the backstretch and then he just stopped on track, and I don't know if you guys threw the caution or iRacing finally decided for the caution. I was about to throw it myself, but boy, he was just sitting on the backstretch. I'm like, oh my goodness, somebody's going to run right into this guy.
Yeah, that was iRacing through that caution. Yeah, it didn't say like an admin did or anything. So
yeah,
they figured that out. Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Did it look like he came down on me, or did I get up into him? I don't even know. I
didn't look at the replay yet. As a matter of fact, while we're talking, we can look at it right now while I'm talking to you. I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna go here with Terrell Rice an external view and show him racing. I'm gonna have to rewind it a little bit here, because that's what brought out the caution. So they're racing along. I know you can't see it, but I'm just looking at it. And well, he was really low. That was more of a racing incident. Y'all touched, but it was so close. You kind of just grazed his left inside rear, and it was tight. He might have turned down. I don't know, but
yeah, definitely just close racing, huh?
Exactly, but
yep, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's been an ugly night so far, man, huh?
Well, hey, it's only just begun. We're on lap 14 of 200. I don't know if did they tell you we got that competition caution at the halfway point. And,
I heard that.
Yeah. Right now, you got to survive till the halfway point.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
10-4, man. Well, good luck. I'm going to put you back down to the channel.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, so, boy, I tell you. And Koslova still in that 4th position. Let's see. Where's Ron Walters? He's 9th now. Paul Bajanic. Did he come in and pit again? He came in and pit on lap 13, so looks like he's catching back up to the field. And let's see, are the lights going out on the pace car? The lights are already out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 16 on the restart. They're making their way down the backstretch. Boy, I tell you, this season, not season, but series finale for the late models. Boy, this could be a real barn burner for it's all over. Pace car should be heading down on the pit road this time. There he goes. And we got a green flag. Racing has resumed. Chris Page trying to get going. Going to challenge the 33 there, Oliver Stevens. Boy, Ashton Rice looking fast again tonight. Andy Kosalova battling now with the 78 is Sarah Oliver. She was all over the back of him earlier. Now she's side by side. He's trying to fight back hard, trying to hold on to that 4th position. He's barely holding on to it. And now he's clear of her. Focusing on the 3 in front of him. Chris Page directly in front of him. Oliver Stevens, Ashton Rice now challenging on the outside a little bit for that lead position, but not quite there. Andy Kosilova down on the inside. We'll see maybe if he can sneak past the 49 down on the inside. The 49 there, Rice running a little wide, but still carrying a lot of speed off the corner. They're door to door going down the backstretch. Kosilova trying to get in position to really right now fighting to stay. He got that second position. Boy, he just slid right up in front of the 49, driving the wheels off this thing already. A little bit further, let's look a bit further back down the field. Paul Bajanic, he is in the 8th position and mired in a whole bunch of traffic. Cars everywhere right now battling with the 98 there. Terrell Rice trying to get that. Actually, that's not a battle. Terrell Rice, he's in the 11th position, 4 laps down. But Paul Bajanic, he's 7th. Ron Walters, he's still on the lead lap. He's I think Ron's just chilling out for right now at the back. Andy Kosilova, meanwhile, he's still in that 2nd spot now. He got past Chris Page. He just made that pass maybe a lap or so ago. So now he's just trying to run down the 33 there, Oliver Stevens. Stevens' last lap was a 16.95. Kosilova's was a 17.02, but that might have been from him battling with the 15 there, Chris Page. They're always going to turn a little bit slower lap when they're in a battle with another car. Paul Bajanic right now with the fastest lap of 6.93. Currently in that 7th position, trying to fight his way to the front, get some clean air. He's still got a ways to go. Andy Kosilova, boy, he is right there with the 33, Oliver Stevens. And they both have a very clean track. The field is really close together. I think there was only between 2 and 3/10 of a second separating all of them as far as lap times. And actually, that's what I'm seeing now. From almost 17 flat for Oliver Stevens to 17.3 for Terrell Rice. And this is like last time. As far as the best times, Stevens, his personal best right now is a 16.95. And the slowest time as far as a personal best is almost 17 flat. So very, very tight field here. And Kosilova, looked like he might have had to check up there for a second. Now battling for that lead position, coming around to start lap 29. We're over a quarter of the way through the race already. Competition caution coming at lap 101. And Kosilova is your new leader. Finally got clear. Well, let's see. Let's go back, look through the field. Paul Bajanic now into the 6th position. Slowly trying to make his way up to the front. Battling with Sarah Oliver. There is no battle with the 98 Terrell Rice. He's several laps down. And both of them, Sarah Oliver, she might be blocked in a little bit with that 98, but Paul Bajanic can't capitalize on it at the moment. Trying to keep that 78 pinned down on the inside, but he's not close enough to, she's not trying to go up high anyway, but it looks like he's trying to make something happen on that outside line. Not getting enough. Oh, and he gets into the 78, but they keep going. It just had to check up just a little bit. Getting a little rough there for Paul Bajanic. A little further back, Ron Walters, he remains in that 10th position. And I think Ron is going to just try to keep things intact for that halfway point. And the Kosilova continues to lead the gap now 1.1 second over Chris Page. Spreading out just a little bit. Clay Rice is in that 3rd spot, followed by Ashton Rice. Look at Oliver Stevens trying to get back up towards the front of the field. Terrell Rice, he's right there with the leaders, but not on the lead lap. Sarah Oliver is the next car in line in the 6th position, and I thought I saw Paul Bajanic. There he is in that next group of cars, battling with Mike Berg now. Oh, and the 25, Matt Holden. Paul Bajanic has actually lost a couple of positions, back down to the 9th spot, and a little tough sledding going on so far here. Now, I'm sure we know the human drivers, they're going to come in and pit on the competition caution, but it'll be interesting to see if any or all of the AI drivers come in as well, and who knows, maybe some will opt not to come in at all and just stay out there. And that's Ron Walters directly behind Paul Bajanic. Paul Bajanic has mathematically locked up the championship a few races ago. So everybody can just go out and have fun racing. Lap 39, Andy Costello, the gap is still at 1.1 seconds. Chris Page is right there, trying not to let that 93 get too far ahead of him. He still has Clay Rice in tow, the 12 car. And those top three, you can see on the track map, they're starting to break away from the rest of the pack. The 15 and the 12, they still have a little catching up to do to catch the 93 of Andy Kosalova. But those three are definitely getting with the program now for sure. Paul Bajanic, they're stretched out back here a little bit. He's still racing with Matt Holden there, trying to get a handle. Ron Walters there right behind him. I wonder what they're thinking. We get a caution. I'm going to have to ask them what they think, how things are going out there. Air temperature is still 78 degrees. Track temperature has gone up a degree and now 82 degrees. Might be just a little bit slick out there. Kosalova now opened up that gap to 0.2 seconds. So he's definitely putting some real estate between him and second place Chris Page. Look at Oliver Stevens now pressuring the 12. Boy, almost getting into Clay Rice as they come around here at lap 45. Stevens moves back into that third spot. Boy, that Oliver Stevens, he is a rocket ship tonight. And let's see, and Clay Rice, he's trying to fight back. So far, Andy Kosalova's got him covered, though. 2 points now, 2.7 seconds. Paul Bajanic and actually Ron Walters now just getting there. That's actually a battle for position. Paul Bajanic got high up on the wall there, but he keeps going. He didn't make contact, doesn't look like it. Shout out to the Rotheries there in the chat. You're right, it is a long race, and I'm sure they'll be happy to take a break at the halfway point, catch their breath here. It's been a breathless pace right from the drop of the green flag. Andy Kosalova now 2 points. Well, it was 2.7. It dropped down to 2.6 briefly, but he's trying to maintain that 2.7 second gap. Chris Page still in that second position. Oliver Stevens, he won the heat qualifying and has been a rocket ship ever since. It took a while for Kosalova to get up there, but he finally caught and passed him and the other cars that were at the front. Ashton Rice, she was up there in the mix a little bit as well. Still running in the 5th position, having a good run out there tonight. Sarah Oliver working her way up. She's moved up 4 spots. Mike Berg went up 2 positions from where he started. Ron Walters right now in that 9th position. And he's lost 5 positions from where he started the race. Behind him, Paul Bajanic, he's dropped 3 spots from where he started. And somebody's on pit road, and it is the 12 of Clay Rice pitting here on lap 52. We're a quarter of a way through the race. Clay Rice making his way down to his pit box. Green flag pit stop, and of course he's going to probably topping off fuel and stuff. Now the AI cars, they don't simulate changing tires and all that kind of stuff, so we'll just look at his pit time. It was 12 seconds. Now whether he got any tires or not, that still wasn't a very long pit stop. Their pit stops are generally a lot quicker than the street stocks anyway, closer to not as fast as the NASCAR, the Cup cars, but definitely a lot quicker than the late models. Vasilova gap is now over 3 seconds. So, and well on his way to leading at the halfway point. Chris Page still in that second position. A little further back, Ron Walters in that 8th spot with Paul Bojanic right behind him, like 4/10 behind him. They still have they're still right there with the main body of the field. And boy, look at that traffic jam in front of Ron Walters. That is going to be tough to try to get through. I think they're probably hoping that maybe some of these guys will stay out, because we don't have any idea what the AI cars are going to do. They all have their own individual strategy calls, and might get lucky and gain a few spots on just track position alone from making that pit stop at the competition caution. We'll see what happens. Ron Walters now really getting into it, trying to get underneath Sir Oliver. Boy, they made a little touch right there, and he does get past the 78. Walters getting right into the thick of it now. Matt Holden right in front of him. And now he takes a little look down on the inside of the 25, and I think he might get him. Yes, he does. He's going down to turn 1, so put him in that 6th position. Ron Walters definitely on the move. Now in the 6th spot, Kosolova, he continues to lead the gap around 2.6 seconds now. It gotten up to 3. And yeah, Harold, I don't know if they're, when you say are they saving fuel, I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking about the human drivers there. I don't know if they are. They could be. Paul Bojanic, he's kind of chilling at the back there. Ron Walters, he don't look like he's trying to save any fuel right now. He's trying to make his way through the field. Currently in that 6th position. I think Ron is going to miss next week, so we only have the series finale for both the street stocks and the trucks next week. But I think he's going to miss. I think he's going to miss tomorrow night's race and the final week of the league for season 2. So he's definitely trying to come away with a W here tonight if he can manage that. Down lap 64, he's in that 6th position. The gap now 1.6 seconds. Andy Kosolova ahead of Chris Page. Page is starting to reel in the 93 just a little bit. At one point, it was high as 3 seconds for maybe a couple of laps. Then it was 2.6 and in the mid 2s, and now it's less than 2 seconds. 1.3 is the gap. Chris Page, followed by the 33, Oliver Stevens. He was your pole setter, and he is right in the mix. And we're starting to get it closer and closer to the halfway point. Still a good little ways to go. Oh, somebody else coming in. Another green flag pit stop from Matt Holden. Now, Clay Rice, he pitted back on lap, lap 12. And so Holden, he's in now, so he's going to lose at least 1 lap. Clay Rice lost 1 lap, so he'll lose 1 lap as well, I would imagine. As the field goes by, it's down to his pit box. And Clay Rice, his time was 12. Interesting. Car number 12 had a 12-second pit stop. And we'll see how long Matt Holden's on. And his is 11.6, just a little bit quicker. But I'm sure he still lost a lap in the process. And Holden showing 1 lap down as well. So one thing for sure, under this caution, not everybody's going to get unless all of them get in front of the leader. That's the thing. We have 20 laps to go before we have the competition caution here. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. There may be some more cars pitting before we get to the halfway point. They have 3 sets of tires sitting on pit road for them. A complete set of 4 for the evening. Ron Walters now into that 5th position. He finally got past the 45 of Mike Berg, and is actually a good second ahead of him. So Ron Walters marching his way to the front. He's probably looking to get his highest restart position as he can possibly get. Oh, we got somebody else coming in. It's Oliver Stevens making his way down pit road, and several coming down. Oliver Stevens coming down. Mike Berg also coming down, followed by the 78. That's Sir Oliver. And all of this is with several laps to go before the halfway point. Chris Page, he was in second position. He's coming down as well. So a lot of activity on pit road. And that Andy Kosalova is still second. That's going to elevate Ashton Rice up to the second position. And Ron Walters, he moves up to third with Paul Bajanic now in the 4th position. So that's going to put them, Kosalova, Walters, and Bajanic, that'll put them right at the top of the field. If they hold those spots. And now Ashton Rice, she just peeled off for a pit stop here. And that'll just leave Kosalova, Walters, and Bajanic, the only ones on the lead lap. Yeah, those cars, they all pitted. They pitted in between, let's see, Terrell Rice, he pitted on lap 9. That was from the accident, though. And but everybody else, Clay Rice, he pitted lap 51. Chris Page, him and, let's see, Matt Holden, 73 and 72 respectively. Everybody is somewhere in the lap 66 there for Matt Holden. Most of the other 2 drivers, Mike Berg, Sarah Oliver, pitted on lap 72. Oliver Stevens also pitted on lap 72. So they may have another, even after the halfway point, unless they come in and pit at the competition caution, they may have to pit once again, and that could put these guys in a good spot. Now, Terrell Rice, you got to wonder if he's going to pit. Now, he already pitted. Oh, and Andy Kosalova, who is that coming in? That's Andy Kosalova pitting on lap 79. So I guess he can't get to the halfway point. There's still 20 laps to go before we get to the halfway point. Andy Kosalova is going to relinquish that lead, and that's going to put him a lap down. Green flag pit stop. And Kosalova, he's down in his pit box. Let's see. He's getting maybe a 4-tire stop. Now, I wonder if he's going to lose more than a lap, or is he just getting right side tires? And what's he do? Oh man, he is gonna lose 2 laps. Everybody else only lost 1. I don't think he can do that under green flag conditions. And Andy Kosalova now in the 10th position. He is 2 laps down. So he might have taken himself out of contention here unless we get a caution somewhere later on, and he's able to race himself back into the lead spot. But right now it's Ron Walters and Paul Bajanic running 1-2 here, lap 83. Paul Bajanic a little ways behind Walters. The question will be is can they get to the halfway point? And that'll be interesting to see here. That is going to, right now, Ron Walters and Paul Bajanic, the only 2 on the lead lap. And if they have to pit before the caution, that's going to be an easy opportunity for the majority of the field to get back on the lead lap. It would be nicer for them to be at least a lap down. Of course, they would get it back anyway under caution, but Ron Walters wouldn't have to worry about losing a position. I think right now the goal, now they may be trying to To answer your question there, Harold, he may be trying to save fuel now just to try to see if he can get to the competition caution and not go a lap down. So this is going to be kind of interesting here, and I don't think that even with the competition caution, I think they will be pitting again. Now on lap 88 of 200, Sarah Oliver 2 seconds ahead of Ron Walters as he starts lap 89. Paul Bajanic about 11 seconds behind, but still in that. Now Paul, he may be trying to fuel save for real, because he doesn't seem like he seems like he's being really slow coming off the corner. I think you're right, Harold. I think they are trying to fuel save. Poor Andy Kosilova, I don't know what's going to happen with Andy there. He is, I'm not sure what his strategy is going to be. He's in the 10th position, 2 laps down. And if both Walters and Bajanic have to pit under caution, he'll get one of them back. And I don't know. It's how he'll get back to the lead lap. There may be another round of green flag pit stops, but then they'll be shaking out for mileage too, because Kosilova, he pitted on lap 79. And I don't think, even with the competition caution, I don't think he can go 100 laps. Because he's going, oh no, getting real loose coming off the corner there. So Kosilova, he's racing his way along. Now Kosilova is just under 3 seconds, 2.8 seconds behind Ron Walters. He may be trying to get one of his laps back before the competition caution. We're on lap 94 of 200. So that may, the way things have shaken out here, that may be part of his strategy. He already got one set of tires. He's got a full set of tires, fresh Hoosiers. But how long will those tires last? I mean, like I said, he pitted on lap 79. So they'll have over 20 laps on them after the halfway point, if he were to come in and pit. And he really hasn't put a whole lot of time on, a lot of laps on him. If he pits and gets another set. I mean, even if he did pit, he would have one more set of tires during the race that he could get. So it'll be interesting to see. Now there's Paul Bajanic in the second position. You can see Andy Kosilova with the fresher tires. He's going to race right on past Paul. And Paul, obviously, I think Paul's in fuel saving mode, and he's definitely trying to catch Ron Walters, but I don't think he's going to get there now on lap 98. So 2 more laps to go for Ron Walters. Caution will come out on lap 101. And Andy Kosilova is still 1.6 seconds behind Ron Walters, and nobody ahead of him. Has a nice clean track. And so fuel mileage wise, yeah, he's getting it done. Coming to the stripe, we're complete lap 100. Caution will be coming out next time around. And we complete the halfway point of the race as Ron Walters crosses the line.
The yellow flag is out.
We are at the halfway point, and Paul Bajanic just diving into the pits right before the caution came out. I wonder, did he want to do that? Interesting. So he's pitting now. The caution is out. And Ron Walters, he's coming around. He'll pick up the pace car. Paul Bajanic is on pit road. And I think Ron Walters, he's already been picked up by the pace car. They're coming out of turn 4. There's Paul Bajanic. He's getting 4 fresh tires right there, and I think he's gonna try to beat the pace car out, and he's on his way. So there he goes, and on at the other end of the straightaway, Ron Walters making his way down pit road. And as you can see, several of the other cars, they're getting their lap back now. Of course, Chris Page, he was the lucky dog anyway. He's going to get a wave around. But the rest of these other cars, they're going to be on the lead lap as well. Ron Walters, he is finishing, getting his service done. Left side tires going on, getting a full set of Hoosiers there for him. Sure, he's got that tank as full as he can go. They're running 40% fuel. So right now, let's see where he shakes out in this stay. He's still showing second. And of course, everybody behind him will come on up behind him and pit. Kosilova is now Kosilova. His strategy might have worked. He's in ninth, one lap down, but he's between himself and race leader Ron. I think where's Ron Walters? Oh no, wait a minute. Where is Ron Walters? I don't even see Ron. Walters it's showing Chris Page as your leader. Ron Walters is back there. I think we need to wait for timing and scoring the update because Walters is obviously not second, and I don't know why it's still showing him as second. It's showing him as first, actually. I think he needs to come back up there because I think he's making his way through the field now. But Andy Kosilova at 1 to go should get the wave around because right now Ashton Rice is right there, right behind him. And I wonder if everything is where it's supposed to be. Chris Page is showing in second. And are we racing? It looks like we're racing, and I never heard. You know what? We're gonna throw another caution here because something doesn't look right there. I'm gonna grab somebody here real quick and find out. And I'm gonna grab Paul here. Hey, Paul, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Is it me or is the iRacing not letting the cars get lined up for the restart again? That seemed a little weird. Yeah, so I went ahead and threw the caution again so you guys can get in position.
At 1 to go, they got the wave around is what it is, so they didn't have time to come around.
Okay.
But
so Ron Walters, he should be at the front. That's what. And Ashton Rice is second. Is that looking right there? I believe. And Kosilova, he's whatever.
Green flag.
Oh, y'all going green?
Oh, I got a black. Can you clear a black flag for passing in a yellow?
Yep.
Thank you. Or not?
Yeah, you got it. Should have it. But did it not take?
No.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. And let me let you focus. I'm gonna put you back down to the channel and stuff. Okay, folks, a little weird going on there. Ron Walters, he is showing as your leader. Ashton Rice, and look at Andy Kosilova. He is on the tail end of the lead lap now, he is now on the tail end of the lead lap, and oh no, for a minute there I thought that was going to be a caution, and now it is a caution. I think Ashton Rice, she's up along the wall there. I think she got together with Ron Walters, and let's go back and take a look here and see. And let's see that now. That's Rice, the kind of lavender there, 49. See Andy Kosilova, 93 on the outside. He's getting back on the lead lap, and she's making her way down there, getting closer to the 99 there. Ron Walters, your leader. And as we're looking at this replay, I see a lot of the AI drivers coming down onto pit road, and that will help other people, and I'm not sure what's going on there. And let's run that back a little bit. Let's run that back and see in real time here. And I think she really came really close down to 99, and almost got him turned around. In fact, he was on the way to getting turned around, and she's the one that ended up going into the wall, hard hit. And she was the one that lost out on that one. But Ron Walters, I think he's waiting for the pace car there. I think they're trying to get things sorted out. And we're kind of right back where we left off at. Now, a lot of the folks just came in and pitted. 6 or 7 cars came in and pitted, so they're all racing their way around now. And we're going to add a caution lap just to make sure everybody is going around and getting themselves situated here. Nobody else is on pit road. Terrell Rice, he's on pit road. Oh, he's just leaving now. So everybody's back out, and it looks like we're all set to go here. And I'm going to grab Ron Walters real quick. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Tony. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I tell you, crazy race here tonight. I went ahead and extended that caution because it looked like I wanted to make sure that all those cars got around and everybody's formed up for the restart once again.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We're glad you did rather than throw a second caution.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we didn't want to do that.
Worked out better.
Yeah, and boy, and everybody except for the 98 is back on the lead lap. Well, Paul is still showing a lap down for some reason. Did he? I don't know why he's showing a lap down. I thought he got back on the lead lap. Interesting.
Well, I think I passed him one time while under green. That might have put him 1 lap down.
Yeah, so he's showing 9th a lap down, and
now putting him at the back. So
yeah,
I have to work hard to get that lap back. If he can stay out of trouble, he'll get a lucky dog. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, these cars, they've been. Harold was asking me, were you guys trying to save fuel out there earlier?
I was taking it easy the first part of the race, and it helped out because I had tires to make it the whole 100 laps, and that one little pit stop, I got 1 gallon of fuel, and that's where everybody went a lap down. So I didn't have to pit on the green.
10-4. Well, I'm gonna put you back down the channel, getting ready to go green again. So good luck.
All right, thank you, Tony.
Okay, folks. Time. Ron Walters getting back to work. Got Clay Rice. Will be starting on the outside there. Pace car on the pit road and restarting here. Lap 116. Ron Walters was taking it a little easy. Boy, he's really going to have to get going now. Clay Rice and Sarah Oliver, they're battling for that second position. And boy, look at Sarah Oliver almost getting into the 12 of Clay Rice. The 45, Mike Berg, he's right there as well. And he almost gets into the 12. And man, these cars, these drivers, they're getting a little rowdy out there. They are battling each other hard. Andy Koslova back in the 7th position. He did get his lap back. He is on the lead lap, currently running 7th. And he is right in the thick of it too. Good grief, look at that. Chris Page up on his high side. And now we only have 80 laps to go. And so I'm thinking that there's going to be some more pit stops here. I don't know that Ron Walters can make it to the end from here. The last time he pitted was lap 102. And it may be, this could definitely turn into a fuel mileage race. Clay Rice last time around had the fastest lap, 16.90. Definitely trying to get up there and put some pressure on the 99. Now he last pitted on lap 1, and he was one of the cars that pitted on lap 111. And we had that extended caution. Walters, he pitted on lap 102. Andy Koslova picked up another spot, dealing with the lap car now of Terrell Rice. He's currently running in the 6th position. Just trying to ease his way through the field if he can. Taking a little look down on the inside of the 98. Boy, it's tight going there, folks. Trying to squeeze his way through. Not a whole lot of room. Ashton Rice right in front of him there. That would be for position. And no real, he's really boxed in at the moment. I think the 98, yeah, the 98's right there on his outside. Toss it over. He's clear, just about clear of the 98. But now he's trying to sneak past the 49, Ashton Rice on the inside. He's going to pick up that spot, and well, he's still showing 6th. I thought it would have made him 5th, but I guess he was 6th when he was ahead of her. Oh, Ashton Rice is in 10th anyway, multiple laps down, my bad. So he's still 6th, so his next opponent would be Sarah Oliver, who's right there in front of him. That is a battle for position. Ron Walters, meanwhile, still up at the front. Boy, having a mighty battle there with now Mike Berg as well. Both him and the 12, they have caught up to the 99. They are pushing him hard. Clay Rice down on the inside. Trying to find a way past the 99, Ron Walters. Ron's got a fight on his hands for sure. And Clay Rice, he's got to worry about the 45 there, Mike Berg. And oh, don't look now, but here comes Oliver Stevens as well. And Sir Oliver, boy, Sir Oliver shoots right on past the 33 into that 4th position. Clay Rice also getting up real tight now on Ron Walters. I think, oh, he's going to try to attack for the lead, and he does. Clay Rice moves into the lead position. Ron Walters tucks in right behind him. Not trying to let the 12 get away. Hard racing here on lap 132. Ron fighting tooth and nail. It's almost like he's fighting 3 cars there. The 12, the 45, and the 78, Sir Oliver. She's run a little high that time. And look, there's Andy Consolova. He snuck into the top 5. Now in the 5th position. He's ready to join the fight here now as he tries to see if he can get up there and sneak past Sir Oliver. Andy was pretty quick. He did get up there and get past the leaders and put a little gap on him as well. Now he's got to try to catch the 12 of Clay Rice. Currently working on the 45 of Mike Berg. Ron Walters ahead of him in 2nd. Very high pressure, fast. Oh no, and the 93 and the 45 bang doors there. And that was almost a miracle that somebody didn't end up in the wall there. Oh, and the 99 got out of shape just a little bit. Andy Consolova, I think he might have checked up a little bit. I think that gave the 45 Mike Berg a chance to just about sneak by once again. And boy, I tell you, this is an absolute street fight here tonight at Five Flags. Andy Consolova fighting hard to stay in that 2nd position. And through all of that, Ron Walters, no, not that one. Ron Walters is still in the 2nd spot. Clay Rice, he has opened up a nice 2-second gap ahead of the rest of the field. He is letting those guys duke it out back there, Ron Walters. Now, the same scenario, we could see the same thing happening. I see a lot of these guys pitting, doing a green flag pit stop. But, man, question now is, can you make it to the end? So Ron Walters 2nd, Andy Consolova in that 3rd spot. Paul Botanic, he's still back in 9th. He's in the lucky dog position. If anything should happen, though, he'd get back on that lead lap. We've got 8 cars on the lead lap. Ashton Rice, she's 10th. She's 3 laps down, though. Got a lot of pace. She's right up there amongst the leaders, but multiple laps down, unfortunately. Same deal for brother to Terrell Rice. He's in 11th. Still only 4 laps down. That was from that very early caution right there on lap 1, I believe it was. And he was on pit road for a while, getting some work done. The Clay Rice continues to lead 2.2 seconds to Ron Walters. Walters about 0.3 of a second on Andy Kosalova. Things have kind of cooled down a little bit between the top 5 there. Mike Berg, he's in the 4th spot. Matt Holden, he's a little bit further back. He can still see all the leaders right there in front of him. Well, all of them except for Clay Rice. He's he's over 3.5 seconds down the road from Matt Holden.
The yellow flag is out.
Uh-oh, we got us a caution, and oh no, it's Paul Bajanic. Oh, he's sideways, and boy, oh no. Oh, and engine problem, he just towed right to the pits. Oh my goodness, let's go see what happened here. And so Paul Bajanic, he's racing along. I wonder if did he run into somebody or hit the wall, or didn't see any cars around him. And so they're getting ready to come out of turn 4. Now, Sarah Oliver's in the pits. They might have come together. I don't know. Let's see. We're about to find out here. And Paul Bajanic, it looks like he's about to slide up into the 78. You know, that's net code. They didn't even make contact. Not really. But you can see the result. Sarah Oliver hard into the outside wall. And Paul Bajanic, he didn't make a whole lot of contact at all. Not with his engine, but he just opted to pit anyway, or tow in. Ron Walters, he's on pit road. Andy Kosalova at a funky angle there. Can he get work? Yes, he is. He's getting 4 fresh tires. This caution here will enable these guys now. They can really battle to the end of the race. He will come out, look like he'll be in the 7th position. Ron Walters right ahead of him in 6th. But everybody's they should have plenty of fuel to make it to the end of the race now and have a fresh set of Hoosiers there. Bajanic, now he's going to be on pit road for a while because he towed in, and his car is smoking anyway. So I'm surprised there's engine damage, but because it didn't look like the hit was that hard, but obviously something went awry. So no, it looked like he just got back to the pits and he burned a faster pair. They did have 2, but now that's going to put him a couple of laps down. And kind of put him right back where he was before. Actually, he's going to be worse. He's in 11th position, so he'll be more than 4 laps down. Terrell Rice now up to 10th. So things going from bad to worse here for Paul Bajanic. I mean, and I guess the only bright spot is he already had the championship locked up, so it's not really going to affect that for him at all. So now Clay Rice, he will be leading them to the green flag. Clay Rice, Mike Berg, 2nd. On the restart, Matt Holden 3rd. Oliver Stevens will be 4th, with Chris Page 5th. Ron Walters and Andy Kosalova restarting 6th and 7th, respectively. Boy, this is turning into a bit of a barn burner. Pace car, I think, is the lights out of the pace car? Yes, it is. It'll be lap 150 on the restart.
Green.
Got a restart and hammer down and time to go. Clay Rice trying to hold on and get the win of the final race of the season for the late models. But look at Matt Holden taking a look down on the inside of the 45. This will be one of only 2 series that will be back for our summer session. Oh, and the 15 almost gets into the 45. Look at Andy Kosalova down on the inside, trying to see if he can avoid disaster here. Did a lot of work to get back up on the lead lap, and now trying to get back up, get clear of these guys. Ron Walters is not too far behind him. He scoots past the 33 there. Still in the 6th position. Fighting hard to right in the midst of the pack. Clay Rice hasn't really gotten away. He's only 4/10 ahead of Matt Holden. Andy Koslova just moving past the 15 there. Chris Page into that third position. Now coming up on Matt Holden, who's trying to keep pace with the 12 there. Clay Rice, lap 155. Andy Koslova easing his way on past. But look at Chris Page down the inside. He's going to try to sneak past the 25 as well. But Andy Koslova is clearly into that second position now, setting sail for the 12 there. Clay Rice, gap now about 7/10 of a second. Koslova trying to draw it a little closer, now about half a second. Ron Walters, he was in fourth there for a split second. He's still trying to get there, and now he has secured that fourth position for the moment. Boy, Matt Holden still trying hard on the outside, trying to get that spot back. Boy, Ron Walters, he's fighting hard. He finally gets past all of them, get clear of them, most importantly. Trying to set sail now toward the leaders. You can see Koslova up there. He's pretty much caught up with the 12 of Clay Rice. Now the battle for Ron Walters. Get past 15 Chris Page. That'll put him in the podium position. P3. Here starting, getting ready to, where we are on lap 161. That's kind of cool. We got that that caution there, and that that allowed everybody on the lead lap anyway to come in, top off their tanks, get whatever tires they want to get, and now it's almost like a sprint race now to the finish. Koslova working hard on the 12 there. Clay Rice trying to find a way past. Now lap 165, they've definitely, you see where the two front runners, they've definitely separated themselves from the rest of the field. Ron Walters in that podium position, running in third. Got about a car length gap between him and Chris Page. So at least he's in a podium position at the moment. And Andy Koslova just took the lead from Clay Rice. We just missed it. Looked pretty straightforward. Let's go back and take a look at it anyway. And coming down the back stretch, and I think he got into turns 3 and 4. Let's see what happened. Yeah, he got a good run going into turns 3 and 4, and he just rocketed right on by, coming off of 4. Nice, good, clean pass there for the 93 there, Andy Koslova. Now he's there, lap 168. Now he's just got to stay there. And boy, I tell you, sometimes see these AI drivers, they kind of lay back for a little while, and then they cool their tires for a little bit. And who knows, maybe another 10, 15 laps from now, he might be going for it, trying to get back and come back on the 93. So we'll see what happens. Ron Walters not too far behind. He's just about 2 seconds behind your front runners. Seems like he's got a half second on Chris Page. He can see your two leaders right there. Now lap 171. Koslova right now about 0.4 of a second on Clay Rice. Ron Walters every now and then still having to feather that throttle just a little bit. Let's hop on board Andy Koslova. And now he's out front in clean air. And a lot of times in different races and different cars, we've seen him be very smooth on throttle application. But even Andy is not having to take it easy a little bit, putting that power down coming off the corners. For the most part, it's pretty smooth acceleration, but every now and then you hear him just feather it just a little bit. But 0.7 of a second, so he's got a hold on it right now. Now 25 laps remaining. So Koslova, he leads with half a second to go. Clay Rice is right there. Ron Walters in that third position. Lap slowly ticking down, and actually Andy Koslova has opened up that gap 1.1 seconds. He really got a good rhythm now, got plenty of fuel, got plenty of tires, and same thing can be said for Ron Walters, and he's about 0.8 of a second behind Clay Rice. Now with 21 laps to go, I think he has plenty of time. He could catch the 12 for that second spot on the podium. Now 17 to go. Ron Walters getting ever closer. And he's trying it, boy. He's trying his best to get that second position. Koslova, he's doing pretty good. Just about 1.5 seconds. Ron Walters trying to get that second position. Definitely won't be close enough to challenge Koslova for the win, unless we have some kind of crazy caution at the end and the field gets bunched up. But he is definitely going for it right now. That second spot. Well, I tell you, at 12, the Clay Rice, he is really putting up a fight. He went a little wide there. Ron Walters trying to see if he can see an opening here. And he's looking. He's getting close. Boy, not quite close enough to get the pass, though. Now 13 laps to go. About to be 12. There's still several laps to go, but every single one counts. Trying to get a good run off the corner. And he might get him this time going down to the turns 1 and 2. And boy, they almost came together. Oh, and he does come together with, and that is going to bring out the caution. Oh, man. Ron Walters falling down the order. And now he has just put the rest of the field right on Andy Consulova's gearbox for the restart. Ron Walters now back to the 6th position. I don't think he has a whole lot of damage. More just body work there. Trying super hard, but let's see. And Paul Bajanic, yeah, he's on track, but Paul, he's 5 laps down. And let's see, Ron Walters coming down pit road. He's probably going to burn a faster pair. And at the very least, now he is on the lead lap. 10 laps to go. It'll be a few less once we get to the restart once again. And he should burn a faster pair. Or maybe he does. Maybe he's saving it. I don't know if he's used any at all or not. Right side tires. He's on his way. Probably try to see if he can make his way back up to the try to get back up there. Kosilova, he's in that lead position on the restart where he's going to have Chris Page, Matt Holden, Mike Berg, Oliver Stevens right behind him. Ray Rice himself, he was in battling for that 2nd spot. Now he's back to the 6th position, and ironically right there next to Ron Walters. Oh no. They do have 3 green-white checker attempts. And Oliver Stevens coming down pit road. Does he have any damage? No, he doesn't have any damage, but he's elected to come down pit road. The only other car coming down pit road under this caution. But that will put him at the tail end of the lead lap. So very interesting here. Oliver Stevens, your pole setter. So he's on pit road. I think they'll be getting the 1 to go this time around. And quick stop there, 12.7 seconds. Meanwhile, coming out of turn 4, I'm thinking the lights will go out on the pace car this time around. Yes, they do. So it'll be 6 laps remaining. And will we see a green-white checker situation? Who knows? Walters now restarting in that 6th position. He'll have some work to do to try to get up through the field, that's for sure. Pace car down on pit road.
Green flag,
Green flag, here we go, folks. Andy Consilova lays the power down. Chris Page is right there. Boy, I'm sure I know he wished he still had that nice gap that he had built up from the other cars. And boy, they are licking their chops now. Andy Consilova running for his life now, trying to hold on, trying to win the series finale. Ron Walters still in that 6th position, battling with the 12. Once again, they were caught up in that caution. Got a lot of work now, 5 laps to go. And boy, look at Ron Walters shooting the gap there. Oh boy, be careful. Cars everywhere, to the left and to the right. He runs a little wide, but hasn't really made up any spots just yet. Andy Consilova, meanwhile, he's got a nice little gap out front. Walters still trying to make his way through, he got one more spot and to try to see if he can at least get back on the podium. There's 3 laps to go. He's trying to catch the 45 there on Mike Berg. Walters would love to get another podium before he's going to miss the rest of the races of the season. He'd love to get on the podium one more time. And as he battles to try to get that podium position, Andy Costellover, he's coming around now. White flag is in the air. It's the final lap. Ron Walters right there. He's not close enough. I don't think he's going to get a shot at Mike Berg. He's trying to get close. He's still a couple of car lengths. But Andy Costellover, he will wrap up the final race for the late models here tonight at Five Flags. Oh boy. That turned into a very eventful race, and Andy Costellover finishing out in just the way he would like to. Man, that was a tough one there for Andy Costellover. And I think he's trying to wait for the, oh, careful. Do lay down some donuts. And he said, okay, we'll do one donut and then head on around. Let's see. And see Andy Costellover making his way down the victory lane. And he is going to park it right there. And I'm going to go ahead and get him. And let's move him on up to the winner's circle there. And matter of fact, I'm gonna grab everybody. It's the last race for the late models of the season. I'm gonna grab him and Ron and Paul up there. We're gonna head on down there with them. Okay, folks, we're down here with your race winner, Andy Costellover. I brought the other guys in as well. And boy, Andy, hey, you made it to that top step on the final race of the late models. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was interesting there. I didn't want that last caution. Didn't want to have to see what I had to do there, but I was running hard before that, and then I was like, man, I hope I didn't use my tires up too much and have me get killed here. I got lucky coming back from being 2 laps down when I pitted, and yeah, I got lucky with a few things tonight for sure.
10-4, man. I tell you, a great way to finish out the season, man, and take a little bit of a break, you know. And I mean, of course, we'll be back with these cars, and I guess you might, if you're able to get back for the next season, you'd be looking forward to starting at the beginning of the season and making a run at a championship.
Yeah, definitely. That'll be fun to do. So, but congrats to Paul on the championship this year.
10-4, man. And so Nick, go take a breath. And I know that one left you out of breath there, I'm sure, tonight's race. And go and celebrate, man. And we'll see you next time we see you.
All right, man. Yeah, it was 200 laps. When I saw that, I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be a long one.
There you go.
But thanks, man. I appreciate you guys, everything you do there, and thanks to Ron and Paul for having a good race.
10-4, man. Congratulations again. Hey, Ron, you got a copy?
Hey, I got you, Tony.
Man, I tell you, you made a good effort trying to get back to that podium, man. Look, and I mean, you didn't leave nothing on the table, man. You and the 12 got into it, boy. I tell you, but good hard racing, man. But congratulations on. I know you wanted to try to get back on that podium. I guess this will probably be your last race for the season, right?
Yes, it will be. Yeah, I'll be missing. I'll get tomorrow night's race.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. But you won't be next week. You'll be out and stuff, yeah.
Right. Yep.
10-4, man.
Yeah, congratulations to Andy, though. That was a good run he had. And the AI guys were tough again tonight. I hated I got into the 12. I was racing him really hard and got hooked up with him.
Hey, you can't feel bad because they race you hard too. So I mean, you know, but that's put on a great show, man. I tell you. And but go rest a little bit, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Well, let me since it's the last night of the late models, I want to shout out to all the guys we raced with all season. Harold, Misfits, they took us under their wing and helped us out. Harold, he was a good friend to talk with, and he painted me a car. John Kazaza, I miss him too, man. He painted me up this pretty car right here I got. And all the fellas we raced with, it's been a good time here, and congratulations to Paul there on the championship. He pulled it off, man. He kept it together.
Absolutely, man. But like you said, man, and I know Harold, he's looking forward to getting back, and some of the other guys. I think our schedule will help some of the guys out for the summer session there. So we look forward to seeing some more of these guys on track. But congratulations again on a good season, man, and we will see you tomorrow night.
All right, Don. Sick.
Yeah. Now, hey, Paul, man, I tell you, and you got one more. Well, you got one more race this week, then you got a couple more next week, and that'll wrap things up for the season. But congratulations
Amen.
anyway. And like you said, it's a good thing you already had the championship wrapped up because regardless
Got
of what
that right.
happens, you can just go have fun and there's no consequences, and no where you finish or anything. So that's got to be a good feeling.
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing though, but
You probably didn't expect that to happen this season,
well, I
but
already went down. I was already in the 10x in the first, I don't even know, 20 laps of the race because my car was set up I had most of my speed was on the exit of the turns, and they would slow down, so I would rear end them, or
oh
it felt
man,
like
yeah,
they brake checked me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
that was where my speed was. So every time I hit the gas, I would run into them and ruin
man.
it. But so I couldn't get out of that funk. But so I just cruised around and tried to make it to the end of the race so I could do a burnout.
There you go. 10-4,
But
man.
no, it's been super cool, and it's been an awesome season, especially with Ron and Harold as teammates. They're awesome teammates, and it's obviously Andy's just a phenomenal driver all around, and he's just fun to watch and race with and learn from, and from all of them. I learned from all of them, and here I am, and
Yeah,
this is it, man, and this is may never happen again, but it did it once. That's all good. And
yeah.
I just want to throw this whole season out. Today, my brother died
Oh
last year.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy. It's already
yeah.
been a year,
Wow,
and
that's something, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So today's that he died on this day. So I'm
Oh
just
man, okay.
dedicate
Yeah,
this race, this season, this championship to him.
absolutely, man. That is awesome, man. I tell you.
Brother.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
you guys go relax. We'll see you tomorrow night.
all right, man.
All right,
Appreciate you.
all right, peace.
Uh, Thanks.
All right. Okay, folks, boy, I tell you that'll do it, man. And man, what an exciting race! We knew it was going to be some thrills and spills there, and it most definitely was. And let's go ahead and bring up the results of the feature race here tonight. And Andy Kosalova coming away with the final win for the late models this season. Matt Holden second, Mike Berg third, Ron Walters fourth, Clay Rice fifth, Chris Page sixth, Oliver Stevens seventh. Sarah Oliver, 8th position, Ashton Rice, 9th, Terrell in the 10th position, and Paul Bajanic finishing in that 11th position. And now we'll be back tomorrow night for the trucks. We're going back to Southern National, and that'll be a race you're not going to want to miss, the Simpson Detailing 145. And so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know every time we go live. So for all of us here at Racing Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.